All right, we just got done fully charging at work. We are getting ready to go home. It is approximately 20 miles to home, up and over a almost 5 mile, 6% grade. And we will make it all the way back tomorrow on this charge. And we'll take a little video up the grade. Then we'll do another video as we pull in here. So, see the components. Start up the Quest to grade. It's 2.5 miles of a 6% grade. You can see where we're at kilowatt hour wise and mileage wise where we're at from the office to here. You can see that we are just now starting to go up, and it'll be a little while, probably average about 55 miles an hour. It won't be too bad. I don't push the vehicle too hard going up. You can see way off in the distance, you can see the summit in between the two ridge lines there. And we'll be there in a couple minutes. You can see the kilowatt hours, they tick their way up. Alright, we're quickly approaching the summit. You can see kilowatt hours used. See how many miles it's estimating left. And you'll see the sign here showing the summit. There we are. We are at 4.3 kilowatt hours used at the summit now. We're going to begin our descent on this side, pulling into home. You can see that the mileage has actually gone up because of the amount of downhill that we did. There is the kilowatt hours have been used. We'll pick this up tomorrow. I do not charge at home. I only charge at work, so what is showing up here is what will be available tomorrow for our trip back. It's the next morning, getting ready to go to work. You can see on the instrument panel that it's still 20 miles available and same kilowatt hours. So you'll see what it is at the top of the grade and how much I regenerate going down it. All right, so here we are approaching the top of the grade. It'll be the highest point on the way back to work. You can see how many total miles driven, how many kilowatt hours we've used. Probably by the time we hit the top here, it'll be 8.7 or 8.8. Just depends. You can see here we're almost cresting the top. And there we go. Let off the gas and let 2.5 miles of a 6% grade recharge the battery a little bit. It's topped out at 8.7 at the top. And when we get to the bottom, you'll see how much it's regenerated. Be amazing. So it shows 6 miles available, and we're at 8.7 kilowatt hours. We are now at the bottom of the 2.5 mile grade. You can see now that we are at 8.1 kilowatt hours, so we regenerated 0.6 on the way down. We actually won't use very much. It's still a very slight down gradient for another 2.5 miles into town. You can see now it says 8 miles on the readout there. So we'll keep it about 8.1, 8.2, about another 2 miles. Okay, making the final stretch here into my parking spot at work. You can see I've driven a total of 38.7 miles, used 8.8 kilowatt hours. I don't know how accurate that is. It says 8 miles, probably a lot less. But anyways, this is where we stop. 38.7 miles on a charge.